Welcome to ZBTR TV.
The goal is to unearth and document the Zambian narrative in the best way possible.
Catch us live every Saturday on Facebook and YouTube.
We broadcast every Saturday at 10 a.m. EST, 7 a.m. PT.
With a growing audience across the globe, we connect Zambians and share resources abroad.
Be part of our journey. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
With a growing audience across the globe, we connect Zambians and share resources abroad.
The ZBTR TV show.
Did you know? Less than 10% of our viewers are subscribed. Don't miss out. Be part of the community. Mark your calendars. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Flow live.
Welcome to the show. Hello. Good morning from Dallas, Texas. We want to welcome you to today's show. This is ZBTR TV, and we do hope that you're having a great weekend. It's the last weekend for the World Cup, and it has been, wow, what a I don't know how many games you watched, 32, I think 31 days, 48 teams from across the globe. We had an amazing time, enjoyed everything. I have some amazing people today that are going to talk about their experience, their takeaway, their perspective. This is not a technical show where we are going to analyze what, who, blah, blah, blah. No, we are just here to have fun. We are calling it Soccer Fans Takeaway from the FIFA 2026 World Cup. That's what this show is about. Each person that is here is simply going to give their perspective, their experience, what they did, what they didn't do, what they liked, what the experience was, their takeaway moments. That's what this show is about. Now, what I would like you to do, those of you watching, is also to participate and share with us your takeaway from the World Cup. What were the most annoying? I know there were a lot of annoying things, especially the VAR thing. Oh, my goodness. At times, I felt like going into the TV and just choking the referee. And, I'm saying, come on, let's just play the game and forget all that stuff that you're doing with the VAR. All right, so this is what this is about, okay? Fans take away from the FIFA World Cup that is about to end tomorrow. Today, France and England are going to get into it. We shall look at that and a lot of other things. Follow us. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and all our names on all these social media platforms is ZBTR TV. Okay, joining us today, I'm excited to have these people join us today. And I'm going to introduce this lady first. Priska Chandazulu. I like these Zambians who've got two names from different regions of Zambia. Good morning. Welcome to ZBTR. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
So I have a funny moment. I want to have a funny moment with you. So Chand, I believe is your maiden name, right?
Correct.
So how did mom and dad react when you said, oh, kuliko Zulu somewhere?
So, we're tribal cousins, so.
I know. And that's what the amazing thing was. I told myself, I'm going to ask her about this.
Yeah.
So how did mom and dad react?
So I guess, they just took it, and I'm sure maybe in their hearts, they were like, I will just be doing Ichimbuya. Even when we're serious, they'll think, but let's cafe Chimbuya.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Okay, that's good. We will talk about that later. Thank you for joining us, Priska. And You guys, you're going to enjoy what Priska has to say, because she just kept up with this thing and posting every day, and I was just enjoying. All right, also joining us is Mulanda Swanyama. Mulanda is, oh my goodness, is an ardent fan. He also plays soccer in the community. Mulanda is like, what, 20, 30 minutes from me?
I would say about 30.
30 minutes? 30. Okay, yes. We live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time. How are you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. You looking forward to this? Excited?
I'm looking forward. I'm excited.
All right.
I'll try my best not to talk about technicalities.
No, not technicalities. you can fine. If you want, but that's not the objective of our conversation.
That's not the objective.
If you are able to talk about technicalities, you'll be free to do that. Since you play soccer, you probably understand these things.
Yes.
Now, these two joining us here, I'm sure everybody's like, two in one camera, right? Hi, Matilda.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks for joining us on ZBTR.
Matilda is not a stranger to this platform. She's a co-host and has been here forever and ever. She has a special guest with us. Please, can you introduce the young man?
This is my nephew who doubles up as my son. This is Wupe Tembo. His mom is Bemba and he's Tembo, and he only speaks Bemba.
Here we go again, that combination. See, that's the beauty of our country, Zambia. I always tell people, sorry, Matilda, to interrupt you. I always tell people that the nations, the citizens do not have a problem with each other. It's the politicians who try to divide us, okay? Yes. Okay, I promise you I won't say anything more about politics. I won't say anything more. Go ahead, Matilda.
So Wupe is visiting me here in Kansas City from Georgia. They live in Macon, we'll call it Atlanta. And Wupe is here to serve as my brain when I forget something. He plays soccer at number 11 or something like that. He can tell you more about it. But when it comes to
left wing.
When it comes to technicalities, we have another person who can voice in. So this is young Wupe, our future sports analyst.
All right. Hi, Wupe. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
You're good. You're good. Looking forward to hear what you have to say. Okay, I want us to start this way. How many of us attended a game or an event in person?
Go ahead.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put up some pictures here, and I'll let Priska explain what these pictures are. Okay, where is Priska here?
Oh wow!
Wow!
Yeah.
She did it in style.
Look at that.
So where was this for Priska?
So this is Atlanta. That was at the Fan Fest. That was actually the semi-final. That was on Wednesday.
That was on Wednesday. Okay.
Yes.
This is where is it? This is the same one, right?
Yes, that's the same. Yes.
That's Mr. Zulu.
Young Mr.
Zulu Junior.
He had to go with mom. Right?
Yes. That's my coach.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Here we go again. That's you again?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's right. So, Wupe, did you go to any football matches or did you go to an event? What did you do during the World Cup?
I went to the Fan Fest in Atlanta as well.
Okay.
We saw the group stages match with
how many
Spain.
How many times did you go to the Fan Fest?
Twice.
Twice? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Matilda, did you attend any game or?
I attempted to attend the Fan Fest when the Netherlands were going to play Morocco.
Okay.
Now, with us, what was kind of destroyed the mood is we were expecting a thunderstorm, and it actually came. We thought the thunderstorm was going to interrupt the game. So when I got to downtown, people were gathering. And while I was looking for parking, announcements came out to say seek shelter.
And the whole thing,
So
whole
when
thing
I
ended
finally
right
found
there.
parking, people are leaving. I took some awkward pictures, but that was the end. The Netherlands were going to walk from downtown to I think they're calling it a march to the stadium.
Which
I
was like
very,
how long is what was the distance?
driving wise, it can be a 15-20 minute drive.
Oh wow. Anyway,
So I was
Dutch,
curious to see how they were going to do that. So
yeah,
with the
Dutch,
rain, they ended up being on the buses.
the
So I didn't
Dutch,
experience it. Bueno.
Dutch, the Dutch, what? Zenith, if you want to join, I can send you the link. Just let me know. Just let me know. All right, now we come to Mr. Sibanyama.
Yes.
So, Mulanda, how many games did you attend?
Okay, so I attended, it was me and my brother and my dad, my wife, my nephew. We attended 3 games.
3 games.
So it was 3 games. But I mean, I can't even describe it. Like the games were.
Tell us, awesome. Which one was this?
This is Brazil versus Japan.
And you're wearing a Brazil. You're wearing a Brazil jersey. You are a traitor. You are a traitor.
And you know, my brother is a big time Brazil fan. He's been a big time Brazil fan. So,
and this one?
This one is Morocco versus Canada.
Okay, the one
in
the
Houston
game
as well.
Yes. So even the other game, you were going to Houston for all the games?
No, actually, the last game. Actually, the second. This is the last game that I attended.
What about this one?
This one now is at the Cowboy Stadium. This one was Ivory Coast versus Norway.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So this is when I took my dad, and then Houston, I took my wife, and then I took my cousin on the other one that was in Houston, the Brazil game. So it was like I kept on getting the question, of course, because we all heard about the prices of the tickets. Like, hey, how much were the tickets? Because I mean, it's really expensive. Like,
yeah, it is expensive. And I did ask him, Priska, and say, I would like you to share. I would like you to share with everybody what you did, what you guys did to get this ticket. So, how did you do it? How did you do it?
Okay, so me and my brothers have always been big time fans, and we play. So when we heard the FIFA World Cup was coming to the United States, we just had an idea, like a light bulb moment, and said, you know what? Most likely the tickets are going to be very expensive since it's in America. So we said we need to find a way to put money together and then just buy the tickets when we're close to the World Cup. So 4 years ago, we opened a high yield savings account. And then we started putting $80 every month, just automatic.
4 years ago, right? 4 years ago. Wow.
Yes. And so we started putting in, and honestly, we had enough to go to those 3 games within about 2.5 years. But some things would come up in the family, right? And so we realized that account had even more benefits. When things come up in the family, nobody is stretching their pockets to come up with something, So we just go ahead and use that. Or if some people are in need, we use that. And, they can give back the money, or if it's something that we're just giving, and we'll just go ahead and give, but still keep that focus before the World Cup comes into play. And then once FIFA released their first phase of tickets, which were very expensive, by the way, we were like, we don't even know who's playing, and you guys are selling these tickets for $500 and $800, $1,000. And then me and my brother say they only get more expensive, so we bought them then, and said we're gonna buy 4 tickets for each game. And instead of doing the group stages, we did the knockout phases.
Okay.
Yeah. So
interesting.
That's how we were able to afford the tickets.
Wow, that's a good lesson right there on financial management and discipline, right?
Yes, it's a very good lesson. It's all about planning, and you have the common goal, and just be patient, and at the end of the day, it'll pay off.
All right. Okay. So everybody, before we get now into the discussion of some of the things that we took away, we got from this, the whole 30 plus days of the World Cup, let's just take a commercial break and we shall come back.
Experience the sights, sound, flavors, and spirit of Zambia at Taste of Zambia Cultural Night 2026. Join us for an unforgettable evening featuring authentic Zambian cuisine, vibrant cultural performances, and an elegant cocktail hour with a curated South African wine tasting. Be inspired by engaging panel discussions with leaders from diplomacy, business, education, and healthcare, as we explore opportunities to strengthen connections between Zambia and the United States. We are proud to recognize our premium sponsor, Alpha 01 Medical Consultants, and our gold sponsor, Kennesaw State University, along with our many valued sponsors and community partners for helping make this event possible. Mark your calendar for Saturday, the 12th of September 2026, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the 3120 Event Center, 3120 Crossing Park, Northwest, Norcross, Georgia. Tickets are on sale now. Reserve your seat today. We can't wait to celebrate with you at Taste of Zambia Cultural Night.
All right, so get ready for that fun fest, cultural fest in Georgia. Just what do they say, UIT people? State QR code on your phone.
Make QR code. Scan your QR code.
Scan your QR code. And I'm encouraging a lot of people to go to this event and just support. All right, we're talking about soccer fans take away from the World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2026. But Priska, when this whole thing started, okay, what was where were you in your mind when the World Cup started? What would you say you expected just when it started?
So you mean
48 teams, yeah.
So when they started coming in or prior?
When they started coming in.
Or when they started coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was okay. Okay, maybe let me say prior. So you know the difficulties of our people getting visas to come here that depressed us, and it was like low key. So like normally there's so much excitement.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So like everyone was just feeling kind of depressed, so to speak, and you know it wasn't like going to be fun. That's what we thought. But then when they started coming, everything just changed. Like you know, it's like it's football. We are football.
Yeah.
So like just the excitement. I'm like, oh my goodness, we have so much to do. We have so much to look forward to. So that was just fun. Like just seeing them come in the dresses or whatever they were dressed in, coming in. That was just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it brings in a cultural aspect as well, which we are going to talk about as we go along. Wupe, when the World Cup was just starting, of course, like I've said to Auntie Priska here, there were 48 teams, right, in groups. What was your mindset at that stage? What were you looking at? What was it like for you?
I was expecting a lot of the little teams to get knocked out instantly. But people like
Cape Verde.
Yeah, Cape Verde.
Yeah.
They made it all the way to the round of 32.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
that was incredible because they're not a very known country. So
a population of what, 500,000 people?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Auntie Matilda, since you are sitting next to him, same question before I go
So
to
for
London.
my views are similar to Priska's views. It with us in Kansas City, it was, for me, let me say me, it was a bit more depressing. Each time I got an update on the radio, NPR, or on TV, they would always talk about preparation for ICE. ICE as in immigration.
Yeah.
That's all they were saying. They said, we're going to build a jail next to the stadium. That was not encouraging. And then when they started, when I realized that there were a lot of teams that were going to be in Kansas City, I look at the roads, the infrastructure, it didn't seem like we're going to be ready. I started getting concerned, I started thinking, if we're going to other countries, if America is visiting another country, that country is going to pull out the red carpet to make the state-of-the-art type of welcome. But they pulled it off. But the other thing that started to shake off people's excitement was that Hunter's virus. And people started to say, we need to boycott this. These people are coming here. There was a lot of looking at Argentina. Hunter's virus came from Argentina, and they were coming here to Kansas City. They were actually training 7 minutes away from my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my excitement was kind of a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
But when they got here.
Yeah, Zenith is affirming your point. She says, yes, I was in my emotions when I recorded the episode on visas. And then there was Omar from Ethiopia, and the story made me sad. But once the game started, I was out of the slump. Yeah.
That's right.
Mulanda, what was your expectation, your experience when this thing was just starting?
There's a lot to unpack but when the thing just started at first, yes, there were a lot of concerns because I've been following World Cups for a long time, and what you see is a red carpet rolled out for all the fans, right?
Yes.
Coming. Even the Russians themselves did when they hosted it in 2018. I mean, it was fantastic. I had some friends that flew to Russia to go watch it.
Oh wow! From here?
Yes. Oh. They flew over there. Some of them are Colombian, Brazilian.
We've learned a lesson already. Start saving 4 years in advance, right?
I'm telling you.
Saving 4 years in advance. That's the truth. And by the way, I'm looking already to start saving for the next World Cup, which is going to be in Morocco, Portugal, and Spain.
Okay.
So there in the Caribbean, they're gonna be just the games right there. And the regions are gonna be closer than over here.
Yeah, it's true.
So I had all those concerns. The US were not rolling out the red carpet. It looks like they were almost saying this is going to be a closed event. On top of that, the ticket prices didn't make sense. I said, who's gonna be able to make it? So this World Cup started looking like one that's going to be only for the people that have money, the elite, the people that are just curious about the sport, right? They're not fans at all. What's going to be the environment in the stadium? Is it going to be as lively, even outside the stadium, as you are having more spectators rather than fans, which you usually have, which gives it that World Cup feel. So that was a worry at the beginning when that was announced. And on top of that, all the travel bans, especially to the Congo fans, and it seemed like most of the bans,
the Congo fans, because of the Ebola thing.
Yes. And then was because of the Ebola, and it was understandable. But on top of that, still, the ban started a little bit back. Visa restrictions in most African countries. And it seemed like we had a target on our back for our brothers in Africa. And a lot of their teams were coming to play here. On top of that, their ticket prices are too high. Most likely, most of them are not going to be able to afford it. And on top of that, they have massive travel restrictions. And it was like, who's going to support these teams? You know, and really it did reflect in the stadium, except for like fans of Morocco and who showed up in numbers. But I still don't believe a lot of the fans that came in from Africa, there weren't that many.
Yeah.
Like,
and as we progress here in this conversation, in spite of all these things that you have highlighted, Wupe, Matilda, Malanda, Priska, and boom, we go to the we move from the, what do you call it, from the preliminary stages into the round of 32. And 9 out of 10 African countries qualify. How about that, Priska? How did that?
Things are shifting. Things are shifting. Yeah, and I'm sure after this, most African nations will work very hard because they know that now it's possible. Yeah, and everything is possible. Look at Cape Verde. Cape Verde, we just knew a country that, we just go there to refuel when you're coming to America or you're going somewhere. Just go there to refuel. You're just on the tarmac, 1
Filling
hour,
station.
and then you leave. But now look at this. So we're looking forward to, even because they've got huge tourism in Cape Verde, actually. So most people will actually go and visit them because of the World Cup. So even Africa, most African countries will put more money into preparing for the World Cup.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the two soccer players, and we're gonna get a little bit technical here. Okay, Wupe, Mulanda, Wupe, to you first. The 9 countries, African countries out of 10 qualify. Okay, and you know, the sad part is Tunisia didn't qualify, and they are the Zambian coach. I call him Zambian coach. Whether Renard is our coach. I mean,
is that one?
Yeah. So, Wupe, I want you to give us a rundown of the African team's performance in the round of 32. In your own way, just give us a rundown.
There were 9 teams. So first, Morocco, everybody was expecting them to get further into the knockouts, because they last World Cup they made it to the semifinals and qualified for the
But is it, how far did they go last time in the
semifinal?
They went to the semifinals.
They went to the semifinal?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Ghana, they went like pretty far, because Ghana is known to have some good players. Like Futawu, he's very fast. He can dribble the ball like very good.
Yes.
Senegal, despite their group stages, they played really good in the round of 32. And Egypt, they had a good run. They lost to Argentina.
Let's zero in right there on that game. Controversial game, Wupe. Controversial game. I'll let Uncle Mulanda come in there after you finish this point. Egypt, Argentina, controversial game. 2 questions in one. In your view, all right, Egypt, Argentina game. What did you observe, Wupe? Every time Argentina was playing, there was a lot of controversy. Every Argentina
Let me give him room.
Yes, please do.
The Americans had to let him cook.
So, Whoopi, every Argentina game, there was controversy. Just speak your mind and what you saw with the Egypt game.
Yes, because the refs, they were definitely on Argentina's side. Because all I saw was that Argentina was fouling so many times, but the ref just saw it and said move on. Because even in more games, like the semifinals, the quarterfinals, and I'm guessing in the finals, Argentina is gonna have an upper hand with the ref. Because
okay, Uncle Mlanda, your view on the same questions that I threw to about the African teams. Every time Argentina plays, there's controversy. I mean, your thoughts?
First of all, I'll start by saying, yeah, wah. that's Zambian language for you already understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Argentina, first of all, I'll start by saying Argentina are a good team. Regardless, right? They are a very good team. They have who I think is the greatest player ever, Lionel Messi. Doesn't need the help from the refs.
That's debatable.
It's debatable. People say it's debatable, but they just don't want to accept it.
No, that's debatable.
Get ready.
I say,
yes. So
I say Maradona is the greatest.
Yes, and we talked about that, Uncle. We talked
okay, go ahead. Let me not interrupt you.
So I don't think they need the help. They have a good mentality. When a game is on the wire, the guys pull it off, and when they pull it off, they mean they will be physical. They will be in your face. They will say whatever it is they need to say to get in your mind, right? And that's just the foot on the football field. You know, that's are things you have to do to win. But now the evidence is there, though, that the refs have been giving them big decisions. And where Uncle stopped on the Egypt game, that game was so shocking. And a clear example is this. Egypt scored a goal, their second goal. Actually, it started with a penalty for Messi. They gave a penalty against Egypt. Messi missed it in the first half. And it was a very soft penalty.
And the refs didn't feel good about that.
Yes, they did it. We could tell now afterwards. Because now, as the game progressed, Egypt were working so hard against a better Argentina team, by the way, right? But Egypt played really good and surprised all of us. And we said, wow. And they scored a second goal, which the ref went to VAR and he said, we're going to look at everything that happened 12, 15 seconds before the play. Well, a lot can happen in 15 seconds. And he sees there's a soft foul that was committed against an Argentina player. And he said, because of that, although the Egypt player dribbled like 5, 6 Argentina, they had every chance to stop the Egypt player. The ref said, no, because of that, that's how Egypt scored. So we'll give a foul to Argentina. We said, okay, fine. So we expect the same treatment if something like that happens on the other side.
Your thoughts, Papriska?
Okay, I didn't really watch that game, but so I just want to talk about the VAR. I think it needs to go. I mean, remember how back when we just like watch football, it was like dramaless, so much fun. Better, I mean, stuff happening in sports. So yeah, let them play.
But on that point, Papriska, though, okay, NFL has ruined us. Let me say it. NFL, the American football, American games, soccer, sports games,
football.
You say including basketball and everything. They will show you money nyapa. Was it a touchdown? Especially did they ever Chiefs to a winner? I'm a Chiefs fan, but there are some things I'm like, But you know, they would show you that thing like right here. Was it until you see what everybody needs to see? But in this case, I think there were maybe delays, or they were showing the wrong shani vision. Yes, the wrong. They wouldn't show what we want to see. But when we would actually see a foul or something that wasn't done right, they wouldn't play it back. They wouldn't do anything. I agree to some extent. Let them play, but where it needs to be reviewed, they should review and just show us what needs to be done.
Okay, and of course, since you've mentioned the VAR and it's one of the items we're supposed to talk about, we might as well get into it. Okay, let's get into the VAR right here. As in your view, and any one of you can come in your view, in your observation, in your opinion, first let me ask this, Mulanda, you can all help. Was there VAR in the last World Cup?
Yes,
there was.
Yes.
But can you remember, did it have such impact or controversy on the game like we saw in this World Cup?
Yes.
Whooper says no, Mulanda says yes.
Okay, the two of you explain. Why do you say yes, Mulanda? What were some of the controversial VAR moments in the last World Cup? I know we are trying to do memory stuff here.
Yes, it was surrounding Argentina again, right? Because they won the last one. So a lot of decisions that they made weren't taken to VAR, including fouls that they committed before games. So it was controversial for them, and how they won that World Cup. That's how they say it was given to Messi, pretty much.
Okay. Whooper, you say no?
In Whooper, he said no, there was no controversy.
Well, what I think, I think France definitely had a chance to win that World Cup, but Argentina was playing a better game. Like, Messi, last World Cup, he was playing good, but
not as good as he's playing now. Yeah, I think I will agree with that. I've also observed that.
Yeah.
Matilda, this team, I was listening to a certain a certain sports channel, a news item, Priska, and they are calling Argentina as the comeback kings. Have you noticed that they're always down and then they come back and they
eventually
So the comeback kings, Matilda. Should we just admit it to Richard, Dr. Monsanje, the Zenith, that they are just a good team? We are just being naive, Matilda.
I want to say something though. I'm not the most soccer technical fan, whatever. But when it comes to Argentina, yes, they are a good and strong team. However, they are still being given the help or the push. The game Argentina played with Cape Verde really showed Argentina for who they were, because Badi Velela and everybody is expecting them to win. Cape Verde made them play. For them to win that game, Nomwine Messi knows that, you know what, Wachirusa gave me. We just won by sheer luck. Well,
because to be honest with you, Priska, and I know even most people watching it, I don't know where you stand on this. I expected that Argentina Cape Verde game to be like 5-6-0. I'm just being honest. I didn't even give Cape Verde a chance in that game. But look at the way it turned out to be.
Those boys came to play. They played and they played their heart out. And it showed Argentina that we may think we're a good team, but we're not as good as we think we are. And so they had to step up the game. And that's where I'm saying that they are needing the help, is the refs not calling out a foul when it's Argentina who's making the foul. The refs overlooking certain things that Argentina should be penalized for. But they are a good team. I'm not taking that away. It's just that I think they feel like they want to push them.
Yeah, so Argentina, I think they're very smart, both the players and also the coaching staff. So they complement each other. So Cape Verde has a very great goalkeeper. So he saved them. Most of those saved them. So look at the the semi-final that Argentina played. So they were down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're watching, we're like, oh wow, England is doing well. Guess what? The coaching staff, they go and mess it up. Argentina kept on pushing, they kept on pushing, but then England decided to pull back. And I was even thinking after that water break, they bring in a defender. So I'm like, why are they pushing back? Why are they defending just one goal? Before I could even finish saying it out,
they scored.
And because Argentina kept on pushing, so Argentina does not give up. So both the coaching staff and
that's true.
And the players.
England has good players, but then the coaching staff, they were questionable sometimes.
Okay. Richard says Cape Verdeans understand what it means to play 90 minutes.
They do.
And he also addresses the controversy of who the greatest is. He says the reason why most people think Messi is not great because he has only played in one league. Okay. That's what Richard is saying. Auntie Brenda here says VAR has messed up the game of soccer. These men couldn't even tussle. I mean, soccer is about fighting for the ball. It is evident FIFA has their eyes on Argentina taking the trophy. Here is another theory. Let me throw this theory to Wupe. Wupe, there's this notion that Argentina in the final means a greater everything, greater audience, greater income for FIFA, greater advertising. In other words, Messi in the final means more money for FIFA. What's your thought on that?
Well, I think FIFA, they like Messi a lot because I'm guessing that Argentina is the one funding FIFA. So they want more World Cups for Argentina.
More World Cups for Argentina.
More money goes to FIFA. So they want to say that blame it on Messi, saying like, oh, Messi's good, but no, really it's all because of the the company FIFA and also the refs, because all of the refs work for FIFA and they have to follow what they say or else.
I know some people who are watching, or you might be watching this recording and you say, what is the young man saying? In case you didn't know, there's an FBI investigation. The Argentine Football Federation is under investigation by FBI why they brought $300 million into the US. Some of you, I don't know if you all know that.
Interesting.
FBI is investigating why did they bring $300 million. Okay. Mulanda, you wanted to comment, right? You wanted to say something about this? Not what I've said.
No, there's still a lot to unpack. But Priska, you got into technicalities, which I like. You broke down exactly the way that England game went when we talked about Argentina and England. The mistake that all the teams are gonna make against Argentina, and I'll keep saying this, right? Doesn't matter if, let's say, the refs are pushing them or something is going on in the game. Argentina, what they do is those guys play as a team, as a single unit, right? Meaning their unit is their goal is to get Messi the World Cup. The Argentina players, all of them understand we're not getting it. I mean, we'll get a little bit of glory, but we want to get Messi the World Cup. Everybody will agree, all the players say yes. And they fight for that guy. You see him, he's walking about the field, just walking, and then he'll turn it on real quick and he'll do something. So in the last minutes, these teams, what they've been doing is they've always, when Argentina has woken up now, they get into a shell. And they've noticed round of 16, it didn't work. Every team that has done that, they have conceded against Argentina in the last minutes. Every single team. When they get into a defensive shell, they have lost. So England, seeing that, and they saw that, oh, Argentina were leading.
Mm.
They decide to do the same exact thing. What do they call that? What's the definition of the word insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again,
Doing the same
expecting
thing.
a different result.
So they have seen everybody get into a defensive shell against Argentina and thinking, oh, if we defend like this with our lives, they're not gonna score. It's like, no, they're gonna score. England decided to do that, Papriska, and I like that you mentioned that. Yeah, they put in a defender, took off an attacker, and then expected to go like that the whole game. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
And that game, I feel there wasn't that much ref. Wasn't anything happening with the refs. That game, I think,
true.
Ref properly. England lost that game. Even the English accepted.
It was so well officiated. Yes.
Yes.
The England Argentina game.
Yes.
That's probably one of the games you'd say it came out. It was clean, so to speak.
Yes.
And there was no like. And I think it was also a battle of the minds and the battle of history between the two nations. And I think there you can just see that these guys, I sat down to myself. I'm like, like Filava Mama Valley one. I just said, please, I'm telling you, I just said to myself, maybe this team is just good. Let's not blame the referees.
Argentina is a good team, no doubt. I just feel that sometimes they do get the extra.
Yes.
It's the outcome has to be Argentina. Messi should win. That's the way I look at it. Yeah. And the team is
Matilda,
good.
Sorry to cut you short. We are all here. We're all living in the same territory of the world. You know that teams do that in NBA, in the NFL, where they give a player so that they help his statistical position. You know,
I feel that about the Chiefs, even though I'm a Chiefs fan.
You see, the thing is that remember what the team did, the Lakers did. They were just giving Kobe the ball so that he reaches that statistical thing. I want to raise this point. I don't know how much. What a big that was one of the big surprises for me. What happened to the Netherlands and to Germany?
I know.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I mean, Priska and Matilda, we are in that age bracket. Remember when we were young?
Ooh,
Germany there. You know that whatever team they are playing against has already lost even before the game starts. So, Whoopi, I can see you shaking your head. What happened to Germany, Netherlands, and Brazil? What happened?
I know.
Germany, after they beat Curacao, because they beat them 7-1.
Oh my, that was the score, right? I've even forgotten.
Yes. It was 7-1. So I was surprised that Germany did not even make it. They made it to the round of 32 and they didn't make it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you said, Vanessa, back in the day, when you just hear the countries you mentioned, Brazil, Germany, as we would say in Zambia, German. When Germany is there, it's a given. I was actually thinking Germany would have made it this far. I actually thought Brazil would be contending for this. You know,
I also thought that this time around Brazil would do better.
It would have been Calais would have been looking at Argentina, Brazil. That's what would have been looking at. Would have been looking at Germany,
or Germany,
England.
Brazil. You know,
right.
things like that. Yeah. So
look at Norway, though.
Norway.
I was disappointed that they lost.
Yeah.
I was actually pulling for them to go further, not to win, but to go further than where they were slayed.
Yeah, they just fell apart. Mulanda, the point here is what happened to Germany, Brazil, the Netherlands, and what happened?
So those teams, right? First of all, the game has gotten smaller in a sense that quality of the game is now distributed. It's now distributed among all the teams. So the game has gotten smaller in a sense that the skill level now is not as spread as these people have more skill than these guys. Now it's like those people are shortening that gap and the skill level is becoming the same among teams. First example was Cape Verde, of course. Cape Verde, I saw them in the Africa Cup, the last 2 Africa Cups. They made it to their first Africa Cup like maybe 6 years ago, maybe their first Africa Cup. And then they played real good. And you could see the skill level. Some of them play in 4th division in Spain. They don't even play in that, but still, even there, you can see the quality is there. And so when Germany are playing a small team, they get in there with the old mentality, thinking that they can just go nonchalant into the game. That way. But they forget that the skill level is, they're very close to you. They're not that far off. And that's what happened against Paraguay. Paraguay went in there and were difficult, and they were paced, and they were able to score, providing threats. And and you could see that. And the thing is, African teams are very good. African teams are very good.
Yes, they are. I agree with. I was actually going to say that. You see, the point you have made, Mulanda, is very evident when you look at the way the African teams. I mean, look at the Congo. The Congo game. I mean, our Congolese brothers really made
Congo versus Portugal.
Yeah, Congo versus Portugal. I'm just saying to myself, okay. Mobutu, oye, Mobutu.
Yes, and the thing is, it's very soon that we'll see an African team in the World Cup final. It can even be the next World Cup.
I hope so.
The World Cup afterwards. Either one of those two, I'm predicting we'll see an African team in the World Cup. The teams that underperformed, Senegal, the way they got knocked out by Belgium, Senegal was a team that was supposed to go very far. But
I stopped watching the games after Senegal lost. I was sick for 2 days.
You know what? I almost stopped watching the whole World Cup. I almost stopped. I was so annoyed. I told my sister, I called my sister, she's in Tennessee. I remember calling her after the game. I said, I've never been so upset at a football game in my life. Never been. When I saw the way Senegal, all of us were thinking Senegal was going to go the furthest. Belgium, they were going to go through them. They were a better team. And there were honestly very few teams that were better than Senegal on paper. Senegal was better than most of the teams, even the European teams, except maybe Spain, Portugal. That's on paper. France, of course. Germany, I think it was a 50-50 even. With Germany, I would have said it's a 50-50 between Senegal and Germany. And so I'd say even in Europe, I would only see 3 teams that are for sure better than Senegal.
You know, the Spain-Portuguese game, for me, that was a very boring game. And I felt like Mlete Apache Bururu, you know, just like a gentleman's game, like, okay, boy. There was no fight in it. However they played that game. But the game that was also interesting to me was the Mexico-England game. You know? Mexico showed up. I did not expect Mexico to put in such a fight. They showed up.
And you see, before I ask each one of you what was the huge surprise in the tournament, Bupe, what is it with Ronaldo? What the Ronaldo story is not a happy one. It's not a happy one.
Hello, favorite.
Okay, so I'm in the, like we will say in the Pentecostals, I'm in the spirit.
You're in the spirit.
So, Bupe, what's up with your favorite player? His ending is not I don't know whether to say his ending. I know some players who have played their lives lungs out and have ended up not winning a tournament. I can name some in the soccer world. I can name some in the NBA and NFL. I know, since he's your favorite player, what's the story? What do you think is the story?
The boy is emotional. Excuse him, he's just getting over a cough. I don't know if it's beginning or ending. You're able to speak, or should someone else speak?
Okay,
We'll come back to
Mulanda,
him.
what is the Ronaldo story? I'll still come back to you, Whoopi.
The Ronaldo story. It's first of all, we have to realize that we were living in a time of Ronaldo and Messi that a lot of people are not going to live through for a long time.
That's true.
Two great players that are like this, and especially at the beginning of their careers between 2009, I would say 2009, 2008, and till 2017, 2018, when Ronaldo, I think, started to fall off after he left Real Madrid. But especially between that time was what I say was one of those greatest periods when those guys were going tit for tat, Ballon d'Ors and everything. Obviously, they are two different players. They play completely different.
Okay.
But with the same result. They score a bunch of goals, right?
Yeah, they do.
For me, it boiled down to this. I was a Manchester United fan, and Cristiano Ronaldo is my boy, right? I like Cristiano Ronaldo more. But is he the greatest player? I had to look myself in the mirror one time and look and say, Messi is the greatest player than Cristiano Ronaldo. As much as I like Ronaldo, he is, because Messi has more all-around game. He has an innate nature, that's something that he was born with, right? Which you cannot argue with. Somebody is born with a certain skill.
Oh, Messi?
Yes, all the instincts in the game, and that's why he's
Maradona.
No, that's why I'll explain this. That's why Messi is playing at a very high level, even at his older age.
Yeah. And you see, when you make that point, let me say this. I've been telling a lot of people that, let me tell you something.
Yes.
This guy is going to play in the next World Cup.
Yes.
He is going to play in the... But Priska, I was using this... I told somebody in a conversation, and I said, he may not even play the whole 90 minutes, but they can use him, what I call the Roger Miller factor. You know what the Roger Miller factor is? Remember, Cameroon used to bring in Roger Miller.
Like
just
those
to play.
super subs.
Yeah, so I like that. And you see, Matilda, and she was telling me she doesn't want to be technical.
But now technical terms.
Yeah, they know.
Exactly, Priska. Messi could be used as a super sub. You see what Cameroon used to do with Roger Miller, and every time they put him in, he scored. Yeah, they could do. Okay, Whoopi, I haven't forgotten about what you have to say about your favorite play.
Ronaldo. Everybody, Portugal, they always expect him to score in every game, but you can't do that up against Spain. Also, Congo, Portugal versus Congo. That was a very surprising game. 0-0. Yeah, I was expecting Portugal to win, but
so your boy Ronaldo, what about him? Him specifically?
He didn't play his best game. Cause like Messi, like those two, they're rivals.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that you're saying they are rivals, because here is the thing. Isn't it interesting to notice this, Mulanda Priska? They are both advancing in age, and the other one is even getting extremely more explosive in his older age than his friend. You can even see that he's really fading. Ronaldo is just like, sorry to say this, he's really fading, you know.
I think he is.
He is really fading. Okay, let's transition one by one. Matilda, what was your huge surprise from the whole thing?
My surprise actually won't be the games, the players, the teams. My surprise was the camaraderie amongst the fans. I did not expect fans like Mexico. I didn't know the Mexico-Korea relationship started in 2018. I saw it now. That was really surprising to see. The surprise of how the visitors who came in and were so surprised about what's going on in America here and there. The surprise of all these countries coming in, like the whole country has just come to visit, like the Norwegians or the Dutch. That was so amazing. That was surprising for me. That's what I'll take away. I know there are more technical things to talk about, who scored, who lost. But for me, I just wanted to insert that.
Okay. All right, Bupe, what was the surprise, the biggest surprise for you? It can be anything. The whole thing from start to finish.
I think it was France. France when they lost to Spain. Because France, they've been playing good the whole tournament, and suddenly they just stop playing once they play Spain.
Yeah. Isn't it the fact of, Spain has been dubbed as having I wish somebody on Twitter, on X, posted the statistical thing about Spain. The only goal they conceded was that one against when they played France. They never conceded a goal in the whole tournament, Spain.
Wow.
So they've been dubbed to be the best defense. So to you, Wupe, are we dealing with a situation here with Spain where they say defense always wins? They use this principle even in NBA, even in NFL. Was it a defense always wins games? What do you think? You are a soccer player.
I think it was offense, because Spain, their attack, like their striker or Yarzabal, his strike, he always makes it in the box and scores. But their defense, Spain's defense is really good, because not conceding one goal.
Just one. They've conceded only one goal in the whole tournament.
Wow.
And you see, that was the other surprise that I had. Maybe somebody can check this. I could be wrong. Do you know that Mexico also, it was the same thing? The only goals they conceded were the ones that went in when they lost against England.
Wow.
So that's why I was thinking to myself, now England won't get past Mexico. And then
I wanted England to lose.
Me too.
Am I the only one? Prisco wanted England to win. I wanted England to win this World Cup. I'm saying to myself,
The whole thing.
Muevan to 60 years.
60 is not finished yet. We need to be maybe 150 years past.
Right, I agree with you.
Is that how much you guys hate
England?
England?
At least let Zambia just qualify. Maybe they can win.
Between your shirt and my dress, Chipolo Polo will be there.
We need to pray for that.
Pray for Zambia to qualify.
Yes, hashtag pray for Zambia to qualify.
No, they don't need prayer. Mulani, they don't need prayer. They just need to get their act together. Period.
True.
Get the politics out of the game.
Yes.
And a little bit of stupidity as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Just there's no prayer needed here. Okay, to you, what was your biggest surprise here? Mulani, what was the big surprise to you in the whole tournament?
Can I say two surprises?
You can even give 2 or 3. It doesn't matter.
So the surprise, I agree with Matilda, right? I say the biggest surprise was the camaraderie and everything that happened, right? Like I said, the World Cup was all doom and gloom at the beginning.
But
when it started, it immediately kicked off. People were having so much fun around. Even the Scottish fans going around there making a lot of noise, uninterrupted, right? They were not interrupted as much. They finished all the alcohol is in Boston. You know what I mean?
Or in Boston?
Yes.
No, even the English players finished the alcohol here.
I think the Scottish surprised everybody most.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're hearing stories like that, and people just driving across the country. They'll rent a car. They never knew they could do that. They heard wrong stories about the United States. The things that they were seeing in the media, when they came over here, they did not see that stuff whatsoever. And it was just an appreciation of the place and the United States, the good things that are over here, right? And so that was a surprise. I think the United States put it off, even though there are just a few things to work on. They put it off. The other surprise is now two-folded. It's France getting knocked out by Spain, and Cape Verde are my team of the tournament. I mean, they have won the World Cup for me.
They're the winners. They're the champions.
And I've had a lot of people just say that. People just say, you know what, Cape Verde for me,
agreed,
team of the tournament, right?
Yes.
France, for them, the surprise was no team looked stronger than them. I mean, by
Bali
far.
Babosha.
Yeah, you see, no team looked better than them. They were gonna win it. That was one of my predictions. Every prediction I was looking at all the way from the beginning of it, even before the tournament started. And when they started it, they were just moving that way too, moving every team convincingly. But Spain reminded us about something. Spain taught us something about football once again, and they said it's all about systems. So Spain came up with a system of how to play, and they have their tactics that these kids have been learning all the way from the Wind Academy, of how to possess the ball, how to move the ball around the field. If you saw France did not know where the ball was. They see the ball over here. Spain, they did not know where the ball was. They see the ball over here. Spain have moved it over there. They see the ball over there. Spain have moved it the other side.
So they were all over the place.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes they give it. Mbappe has the ball. They find a way to. There's 3 players on him instantly getting the ball from him.
They are the best defense. That's what it has been said.
Yeah. And for me, it's a system. It's a defense in the way that they defend because of the system in which they play. Meaning they move the ball so good, and then if the other team has the ball, they know how to pressure that ball, get that ball back, and then they'll keep that ball for huge periods of time. That time you'll be tired, you're confused because they've been running triangles around you. And that's exactly what happened to France. So, yeah, two-folded. Making it that far, and France getting knocked out.
Interesting. All right. But Priska, what were the surprises for you?
So I'll talk about the organization. So remember when they talked about the prices, how much you're supposed to pay to get in?
Yes.
I was like, I don't know. And, the stadiums here, they're like huge. So how are we going to fill up? But guess what? These people are so organized, they know what they're doing. So actually, most people that you saw at the games,
yes,
the companies were like buying a bunch of tickets, giving them to their employees, giving them to their clients and all that. So that's how you saw all that. But then again, another one is the Fan Fest. They came up with the Fan Fest organization. You don't have a ticket, don't worry. Those were free. So you go in, all you have to do is just get a free ticket prior, because those were filling up. So you get a free ticket prior. The organization, when you go in, there were so many people, but it was like the most safest place you'd ever be at. And there was even a fight broke out. So fans were like fighting. And guess what? Police never even got involved. So fans like saw it, we don't want anyone to get arrested here. So they broke it off, and guess what? After fighting, we're soccer fans. After fighting, they were hugging each other, and it was just so much fun. And just looking at the Argentinian supporters marching in Atlanta, they had a huge flag.
Wow!
They walked. I don't know if it's over 5 miles. It was just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll miss. I don't know what we'll do after this.
Yeah.
It's difficult to go back. It's very difficult. The Fan Fest things. I think there's one more here in Kansas City. There's a game today, I think.
Yeah, there is a game today.
So the Fan Fest was really good, very vibrant. But speaking of surprises, and I don't know if Nathan, we're going to touch on this. The surprising thing that shocked the whole world is But the Bakateka calling the other Bakateka. We did not expect that. We did not expect somebody to call and say, hey, blah, 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 blah. That was not fair. I think that also affected the morale of the US team, you know?
Yes.
But
yes.
can we talk about the American team for a little bit? Mweba technical and Denico. Okay, Apuensta.
Nah, the American team.
Okay, we know the sentiments. We agreed. Agreed, yes.
Yes.
You see, for the surprise, I'll talk about two surprises. Number one, based on the sentiments that were going around about, you know, this thing being in America, immigration issues, and the tickets being expensive. And then you get this report that FIFA has surpassed the attendance of the games just when the group stages ended. They didn't even get to the 32, to the quarterfinals and all that stage. Just at the beginning of the stage of 32, they surpassed the attendance from the previous World Cup.
Amazing.
To me, that was a big surprise. I'm double tasking here because there's a picture I want to show everybody. I thought I downloaded it, but I didn't. And then my other big surprise was just, I mean, the Fan Fest stuff that has been shared and all these things. What I would let me show you something here. I didn't show this because of the time factor. Let me see. I attended one of the live. You see the big screen behind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mulanda, what do they call this place? Texas Live. Is that what it is?
Texas Live?
Yeah.
Where was that?
My family and I went to the Texas Live thing. We watched the Germany Ivory Coast game.
Oh, and, I don't know where
this is the same place.
Nice.
You see, they were all wearing They were wearing Zambia national team shirts. Me, I was wearing Mufulira Wanderers. No, ishifwala amashati y'amakula.
I need a Power Dynamos shirt.
Yeah, you can get it. So you see that the reason I'm showing you that shirt is, can you see something there, Matilda? I deliberately wanted us to take this picture where we took it because you see in the back, maybe Mulanda can recognize this. What do you see in the background?
Oh, that's
the stadium.
Yes, that's the stadium.
Oh, that's the stadium. Yes.
So you see how close the place we went to, how close it is to the stadium? Yeah, that's the, and then the other place is they called it Fan Fest.
Is it the one in Dallas?
Yeah, this was the Dallas Fan Fest.
Yes, and I went to that one.
I was kind enough to wear the Zambia national team shirt here. Yeah, we watched the. Okay, now let me find. Now I want us to get to this question. We are going to conclude with this. This is our final question. Can you all read that?
Who do you think will win the World Cup?
Spain.
No, don't start speaking before. Wait. So that's our final question for today's conversation. I'll start with Wupe. Who is winning the World Cup and why?
Spain. Their defense. Messi, he won't get the ball that much. Because all their players, I know all their whole defense will be on Messi. Because last game up against England, he was the main man. He didn't score, but he got all the assists, and he knew how to get the ball inside the box for them to score 2 goals. So, but Spain, they have been playing very well. You know, with their young star, Lamine Yamal. He is very good, but
has he scored?
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's his first World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's his first time. Okay, so Wupe says Spain. Auntie Matilda, since you're sitting, who wins the World Cup?
I do not want, but I think Argentina will win. There's a lot of money on this. There's a lot of pressure on Argentina and especially on Messi. There is a lot. There are a lot of stakes, there are a lot of things behind the scenes I do not know anything about, but it will have to be, they just have to win kind of a situation. Technicalities, I cannot even go into any of that. I'll just speak on what I've just said. I think Argentina will win. Will I be supporting them? But I just think they'll win.
Okay. All right. Mulanda, who's winning the World Cup and why?
Spain, because Spain, they're not like any other team. And when they showed us that against France, they started the game from start to finish playing the same way. They did not change regardless of what was going on in the game. They didn't say, oh, it's 5 minutes into the game. I mean, from the game ending, let's defend a little bit, or let's even just hold off on our lead. They just kept on moving the ball. They take off a midfielder, they bring in another midfielder. Meaning they're telling you that how we started the game, we're gonna and it was going good the whole game. We're gonna finish it that way.
I like that observation where you say they take out a midfielder, they bring in a midfielder. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yes.
So that is exhibiting consistency. So in other words, they're trying to say they're not changing their style of play, right?
We're not changing. And Argentina rely on that. Argentina, in the last minute, they rely on you starting to panic, right? Once you start to panic, it's like a lion. It senses, if it smells blood, says, there's something there. There's somebody injured over there. Let's go. But Spain they don't give you that. Spain are like, we're not gonna make you sniff anything here. You're just gonna go ahead and play the same team that has started. That's the same team that's gonna finish.
It's that thing that I think Argentina will win. If they can sense the fear or they sense something is off or your weakness, they become more aggressive. And they have that fight. They may start off shaky somewhere or in the middle, but they will finish strong. So I think Argentina will win this.
Okay. So Spain, Argentina, and soccer fan number one will have the final word.
Yeah, the final word, and my word is true because I'm the soccer fan number one.
Number one. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, finals. Final is like on this biggest stage in your life.
Yeah.
According to me, to have nothing to do with technique, to have nothing to do with coaching or anything. It will have something to do with how you feel when you're going in. And guess what? Spain every time they go in, they're playing under the radar. No one is talking about them. But they're there. No one is talking about them. So when they go in, they have nothing to lose, no pressure. So everyone is talking about Messi, Argentina will win and all that. So Spain is going with nothing to lose, so they'll just go and play their hearts out. So I'm giving it to Spain.
To Spain. Okay, excellent. Well, you've all done a good job. Remember, everybody, this was just about soccer fans giving their takeaway from the World Cup, okay? Nothing technical or nothing. But I wanted to show you all something. You see, what I loved about Norway is their fans. And the thing they were doing, the woo.
Yes.
The Viking roll.
The Viking roll.
I saw you do that. You joined in the group. Did you all see this? That's why you saw me fidgeting. I was trying to show you this picture. Did you all see this?
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Where is that?
Amazing.
That's the way these guys were received when they went back home. 90,000. 90,000 people showed up.
Amazing.
Wow.
Now, What I would like you to do, Dr. Musanje, Richard, and everybody watching, is go search for the video on YouTube when that whole crowd
was rowing.
You need to look for it.
Amazing.
You need to look for it.
If I would have been a national holiday for 1 week.
Yes.
Well, that's the World Cup.
And
don't forget, today, I believe it's 4 p.m. in Dallas, Central Time. What's the name? Mbappe will be taking on McCain. You see, here's something else I'm wishing for. I just want Mbappe to win the Golden Boot. I hope it happens.
We hope so too.
Me too.
I hope it happens. But you see, like here's my fear again. My fear is like Mulanda said. Do you know what those Argentinians are going to do? They'll be giving the ball to Messi so that he gets the scores.
Yeah.
But Messi, he'll be guarded a lot, so it'll be hard to get it.
It will be hard for him to get,
Yeah,
because the strategy is known,
And the thing is, Argentina, people still don't kind of see it, but not only Messi can score, they've got some cold players.
Yeah, that other guy who's been scoring as well is also bad news. Bupe, it was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Hope I can do a show with you. I think I need to do a show, just me and the Bupe after the final. After Spain wins, we should do a final between the two of us. Mrs. Zulu, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate this.
It's been wonderful.
Yes, it has. I've enjoyed the conversation. Mulanda, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
thank you for taking the time. Thank you for taking the time.
Mulanda, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, Apriska. Yeah.
You too. Oh, I didn't say. I need to he's actually my nephew.
Oh.
Yes.
See, it runs in the family.
Priska, you didn't get the memo. Bring your nephew to the studio today.
Yeah, bring your nephew to the studio.
You see, I didn't get the memo. I was going to bring my coach. In fact, when I told the tickets, like, oh, ma'am, that's what you're doing. I should have brought him.
You should have brought him. No, here's what I'm going to do. Bupe and TV Priska's coach, we're going to do a show after the final game, okay? We shall do a special show. Now, everybody, from now on until the elections in Zambia end, it's all going to be political. I'm just giving you, heads up. We took a break from politics. So from next week, most of you remember Dr. Brian Mushimba. He used to be, Brian Mushimba is my guest next week. We're going to be talking about the electoral process and how the campaign is going. And then that other week, I'm having, some of you remember Campbell Umbila is doing a lot of political commentary and spiritual issues. He's going to be on the panel with Ambassador Emmanuel Mwamba. All of you know Emmanuel. If you're a Zambian, you know Emmanuel Mwamba. So it's just going to be like that. We're going to be all the way until election time. Let me just say, from now until the end of August, we're just going to be doing things to do with elections and politics. And
you need to let me know when the ambassador is going, exactly the day that you're going to have the ambassador.
No, you go subscribe to the channel so that when it comes on,
follow us.
Go subscribe right now.
Follow us.
Like I will go subscribe right now.
Where's the thing? Here it is. Here. That's what you. If you're Mlanda, I'm all over social media. Follow us on YouTube,
ZBTR TV.
There it is. All of you have not subscribed.
Like and subscribe.
Comment
and share.
Comment and share. Okay, there you go. And let's share this show as well. Put it on your status and everything else. Yeah, and welcome. All right, everybody. Thank you. Once again, my panel, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We speak to Dr. Brian Mushimba, as he's going to be discussing how the campaign and the election process is going in Zambia. Bye-bye.
experience the sights, sound, flavors, and spirit of Zambia at Taste of Zambia Cultural Night 2026. Join us for an unforgettable evening featuring authentic Zambian cuisine, vibrant cultural performances, and an elegant cocktail hour with a curated South African wine tasting. Be inspired by engaging panel discussions with leaders from diplomacy, business, education, and healthcare, as we explore opportunities to strengthen connections between Zambia and the United States. We are proud to recognize our premium sponsor, Alpha 01 Medical Consultants, and our gold sponsor, Kennesaw State University, along with our many valued sponsors and community partners for helping make this event possible. Mark your calendar for Saturday, the 12th of September 2026, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the 3120 Event Center, 3120 Crossing Park, Northwest, Norcross, Georgia. Tickets are on sale now. Reserve your seat today. We can't wait to celebrate with you at Taste of Zambia Cultural Night.
Zambia Blog Talk Radio.